Well, we are visiting the Chippewa Nature Center and we are joined by Michelle. She is an interpretive naturalist here and she has some other titles. She got lots going on here. But today we are going to be talking about snakes. Are you guys ready for that? Any of you have a phobia? What's the phobia for snakes?
Opiophobia.
Oh, say that again.
Opiophobia.
Will I remember that? Probably not. But anyway, Michelle, thank you so much for having us.
No problem. Welcome here to the Nature Center.
Yes. So we're talking snakes because you guys have an event and things that you guys do here to kind of like educate people on snakes, and that's kind of what we want to talk about today. How many species of snakes do we have here in the state?
Yeah, we have 18 species of snake that can be found here in Michigan.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot more than what people think. One of them is a venomous species, but not found in this area, thankfully.
Oh, yeah, thankfully.
We can tell people that in this area, you're good to go with snakes.
All right, well, you have a few snakes here, but let's talk about the misconceptions surrounding snakes, because people are always so scared of them, even if they don't necessarily have that big phobia.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Ophidiophobia.
Ophidiophobia.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something spooky about snakes, and just inherently people are afraid of them. And I think part of it is a movement. There's a startle factor, like when you're walking out in the woods and then there goes a snake and you don't know what's there. The other thing that we mention in programs is a lot is their eyes, and the fact that they actually have scales over their eyes.
Wow.
So they actually can't blink, which kind of limits a little bit of the facial expression on their face. So they're kind of frozen in this like angry, mean pose.
All right, well, let's also talk about, why it's important for the community to be educated on snakes in our community.
Unfortunately, when people fear things, oftentimes they have a tendency to exterminate or kill the things that they fear. And so as much as possible, we're trying to promote awareness, respect for these animals, to really talk about the fact that there's not really a lot of risk in this region with not having venomous species. And the best thing is just to leave snakes where they are.
How does it feel, helping to educate the young children, with snakes and things? I'm sure they're super excited with that.
Yeah, it's really fun to celebrate their successes. So, the kids that are in the back and they don't want to touch, they don't want to, and then by the end of the program, they stick out that finger and they just tap it, and that we celebrate that.
Yeah.
On the flip side, it's also adults too. So a lot of adults bring their children to programs. And so just in being in the room, and again, the adults sometimes will get out there.
All right, well, you have a few snakes here. Who do we have?
So at the Nature Center, we have this exhibit here, our live reptile amphibian exhibit. A lot of these animals go out for programs. We call them our live animal ambassadors. And so these are either rescues or born in captivity. But people can come here, learn about the animals, see them, watch them. We got one down here who's crawling around, or was a little bit ago. And then they go off-site for programs too. And so we do have one coming up November 9th. It's a partnership program with Saginaw County Parks. They're actually the host organization. We are just the speaker. And so we're doing a program for them on November 9th at 11 a.m.
All right, well, I don't have ophidophobia, but I do have a bit of fear.
Yep, understandable.
I've held a snake before, but let's try it again.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right.